Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fahim Afzal, and I am presenting part of my CEP. This is outline of my complex engineering problem that include my part from the CEP. So my part start here. Design of lead compensator. We can design lead compensator using rootlocus. So how we can design it? I will explain one method while of designing it on MATLAB, writing the gain and in MATLAB, and then on another line write its transfer function. Uh, uh, we can write its function in this form, numerator and denominator, and by dividing it, we can get transfer function. Yeah, if you save your transfer function in TF variable, then on another line use sysotool command, and within this bracket you the name of your transfer function, and then you can run. A window will pop up with two graphs. One graph where shows the step response, and the other graph will represent your root locus. So by right click on the graph, then click on characteristic, and option will come with its name with the name of characteristic, and then click on settling time, and then again repeat the procedure and click on rise time. This will show settling time and rise time on your lead compensator. So now you are you have to click on the graph of root locus, and click right click on it, and then click on add pole and zero, and then click on, and then another menu will open, and click on lead. Now cross and zeros will show on your screen, on your output, uh, and you now what you have to do is that you have to move those poles and zeros, and you have to keep trying and to change them until or unless you find your this required settling time, rise time, overshoot, steady state error. We design a lead compensator for basically for this steady state error. Adjust the pole to get desired output, uh, and now I'm going to tell you about what will happen if we change zero, and what will happen if we change poles. If changing poles, we see rise time decreases and settling time increases, and by changing poles, uh, we see our setting time changes, increase or decrease by vice versa by changing poles. If you moving poles in forward position, it will increase, and reverse position it will decrease. If by moving poles and zeros you didn't be able to find your uh, desired output, then you have to change your gain, k k representing your gain in the coding before you uh, run it with the command line. Now disturbance and controller preventive actions. Here you can see that this is our normal transfer function. This is a normal block diagram. It's an example. So if you want to add a disturbance, you have to uh, add disturbance as a second input, and you have to remove first input to calculate T1, and then you have to calculate T2 by removing this second input and adding one input number one, and then find the transfer function, and then adding T1 and T2 by using a superposition theorem. Finally, it's both open and closed loop transfer function in both cases, and then add them. Shape of disturbance. We have added step response as the second input or disturbance as explained above. For sinusoidal or wavy water like input, I have browsed about that its output wave have slight more overshoot and settling time. We just need to add the sinusoidal disturbance, and the rest of its procedure is same like the above, and also we have explained it in the CP with detail. So uh, the things that I explain you here, I browse about them, but then I found wavy shape of sinusoidal, and I found a method, but I can't explain you in this presentation because of my time limit. So this is how we can we can use root locus and lead compensator to modeling static state error or transient response of it. So comparison of PID and NQR, it is also explained in the CP with detail. I'm going to give you a quick review. So here you can see that this is the comparison without disturbance. Here you can see that lead compensator have overshoot, and PID has less settling time, but you can see lead compensator is one of our best controller here in this graph of pitch without disturbance. Here in this comparison, you can also see that pitch with disturbance or LQR. LQR is best one. It has least overshoot and least settling time and least steady state error. Steady state error you can see is very low as compared to others. So this is the comparison of heading without disturbance. Here you can also see that a lead compensator has overshoot, uh, and uh, lead compensator has large overshoot, and our best uh, controller is LQR. Same is here. Our best controller is LQR in comparison of heading. In comparison of heading transfer function with PID, LQR, and LED, and these lines are also representing these. You can, if you confuse here, you can see these color representing the different controllers response. Now it's Kasser turn to present. Thank you very much. He will explain you. Uh, he will explain you all the other